Now, Tony Seba said many years ago that there would be 200-mile range electric cars in 2025 that cost only $11,000 Now, he was talking about the West, and I think he's right. But in China, there's already electric cars with that much range for a lot less money than that. In fact, for only $7,500, and they're not bad. They're actually quite good. Sometimes I play a little game in my head, and I think to myself, if I was going to buy an electric car, what would it be in each segment? What would be my pickup truck? What would be my SUV? You won the lottery, right? What would be my sedan? What would be my sports car? What would be, say, my 5 favorite electric cars? But I make them in each segment. Now, for the small micro car segment, the kind of car you just jump in to go a few kilometers down the road, this is it. This is the car that I personally would choose. And it's not just based on price, although price is certainly a big factor. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. This company that makes this car, Changan, they are planning a global expansion. They're already expanding into numerous different countries. Australia is apparently on the way this year. Many countries this year are going to get electric cars made by Changan. And some of the cars they make are really good. I mean, family cars, SUVs, stuff that's really quite impressive. However, when it comes to the mini car market, it's a really tight market right now in China. There's literally millions of these cars sold every single year. They're extremely popular. A lot of China's cities are quite small. There's narrow streets. These cars are ideal as a city car. Now, they've all been discounted. The Changan Lumin, I made a video about this last year when the new version came out. I said, guys, this is one of the best cars you can get with 300 kilometers of range. It's $8,500 for 300 kilometers of range, fast charging, really nice, sexy looking interior. I think it looks fantastic. And to be honest, the outside looks really good as well. This is probably the best looking small micro electric car. Now, it's even cheaper. So the market is getting better and better and better. Tony Seba was right. He keeps saying EV prices are going to come down, battery prices are going to come down, and it keeps on happening. And EVs just keep getting cheaper. The Changan Lumin is one of the most popular micro EV cars in China. Now, my model that I would be getting, right, is the one with 300 kilometers of range. It's the most expensive. It's $7,500 now based on the current discounts the company is offering. However, the company are actually offering massive discounts on some of their models. The cheapest version is actually $5,250, which is, incredibly cheap. Now, fast charging the battery takes 35 minutes to go from 30 to 80%. So charging is not super fast, but it's good enough. In terms of size, this actually is bigger than you'd think. It's about 3.3 meters long and it's 1.7 meters wide. So even though it's fairly short, because it has that really short bonnet, the interior space I think you'll find would be pretty similar to a Toyota Corolla. You can see why people are buying these at these prices especially. Now, for this price, $5,500 or $5,250, you get a 10.25 inch touchscreen. You also get a touchscreen right in front of the driver as well, that the driver can use to see what speed they're going. There is a maximum motor power is 35 kilowatts, about 50 horsepower. Not a lot of power, but this is a small car, so that's more than enough when it comes to electric powertrains. It has 300 kilometers of range, has a lithium iron phosphate battery pack. It's a 28 kilowatt hour LFP battery, which is more than enough for a car this size. Now, there is a really cheap version that only has 155 kilometers of range, has a smaller battery pack. That version, that's the $5,250 option. You pay $2,000 more, you get 300 kilometers of range, a bigger battery, better specifications. That's actually called the Honey version. So they've actually discounted every single model across their entire lineup. I think these cars are such good value. I mean, 28 kilowatt hour battery pack, right? 300 kilometers of range. You got the interior space of a Toyota Corolla. It looks better than a Corolla. It's electric. It's got a really nice interior. And it's really cheap. It fits in any parking space you can imagine. I just think this is a perfect second car. China, outside of China, who cares? Europe, I mean, I think these would work. All they need to do is just make sure they have the correct safety aids, that they have all the stuff that's, you need in terms of safety. But as long as they have those features, which they can do because some of these cars have been retrofitted to be sold in Europe already, then it's really the perfect second car option. Thanks for watching.